Here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, here comes the boom.
Go ahead, let her trip. Troy boy. So, here's my movie review. We just saw Little, and for that to be old girl's first movie, I feel like for it to be her first movie, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. But if it wasn't her, and if it wasn't her first movie, it would be a 3 out of 5. Don't get me wrong, it was enjoyable. You going to the bathroom, Lisa? Wait! It's mad black girl magic in this shit.
Come on! Oh. Wait,
Bitch. You trifling.
Ashley.
Yes, bitch. You ain't hear me screaming? Why? People don't know how to flush the blood clot fucking toilet. Smell like piss pods in this motherfucker. Hey. I'll be back. Yeah! Nigga said, who want the yard? Who want the yard? Who want the yard? They're like, get their asses out of here. What? You do it. This bitch gonna get on the phone and talk about. It's so annoying. It still wanna fucking rain. Luckily my hair fucking all. Alright, where we going?
The big 5 thing, whatever that
We
thing
going
is.
home?
The biggie 5, yeah.
We're still drinking. Still drinking? Huh? Which way is home?
I got some lunch right now. I can walk through that tunnel.
The rain is blowing mine. So I was laying down. That's why I'm all naked and shit. But did I show y'all my hair? I didn't show y'all my hair, but I went and got I wanted to record everything that I was doing this weekend, but I was extremely tired. Like after I went and saw that movie, the next day I went and saw Trini, and that whole day it was like I was running around doing shit. Like I went to the gym, went and got my hair done. When I was getting my hair done, I was extremely tired, so I didn't record it. But ooh, my knee. So I'm just going to tell y'all. I know I look crazy. My eyebrows is melted off and shit. I'm waiting for my son to get out the shower. Today is Sunday, so I'm just gonna give y'all a quick recap. Did y'all see my nails? This is when it's warm, it's light pink. When it's cold, it turns dark purple. What was I saying? Oh, so bus how me and Trini, he takes me. Let me tell you about yesterday, right? He was supposed to come to my house. But he said that he wanted to spend more time with me. So he felt as though I should go to his house, because that way he don't have to leave so early to get to work on time or whatever. So I said, okay, cool. So when I was leaving yesterday, I was taking wild, stupid, dumb, ridiculous long to leave, because I didn't know what to wear. Like, it was nice outside, but it's like I'm getting on a train and I'm by myself. So I just felt weird wearing something sexy to go out with him. Like, I wanted to go out with him. Like, had he picked me up, I would have just threw what I wanted to wear on. But basically, long story short, I ended up fucking wearing the same thing that I wore to the movies. Because it was just, literally, this whole shit was a wreck. I took out this dress, that dress, this dress, these shoes, that shoes, and I was just like, none of this is doing it for me. So I ended up putting on the same fucking clothes, y'all. Yeah, I know my vibe. So, but mind you, that took forever. So I just was like, hopefully I don't see anything. So anyway, this is a scarf I put over my pillow. So anyway, so long story short, I took mad long to leave. So when I left, the trains was delayed anyway, but the trains were super duper delayed. I'm on the train, so he's like, he just told me what stop to get off, because I was on the train for dirt long. He told me to get off at a different stop than what I was supposed to, and he just drove down and he picked me up. And we went to the same fucking spot Dark and Lovely bring me to when the security guard was helping me down the stairs. So I'm in there, and I'm like, yo, this shit look mad familiar in here. I'm like, this is the same fucking place this man brought me to. So I was like, oh, this is where all the fucking Brooklyn motherfuckers come. We had wild fun in there. We was dancing. He was turning up. He drank his old beer. He don't be drinking liquor like that. I had like 3 cups of tequila and Sprite. I'm dancing, bitch. And my knees is cracking. And I'm like, I can hold out. I said, because I can't describe Trini to y'all. Trini is real, like, refined, classy, clean cut, smooth. He's actually, I can't say that he's not my type, because he is my type in the sense of his, like, how he acts. But he's kind of like, if I didn't know him, I would assume that he was like arrogant or he was a pretty boy. But being that I met him before, like before this, me and him used to talk. So, anyway, what was I saying, y'all? So when we was there and he was actually dancing and having fun and like turning up, and I was like, oh, okay, motherfucker. He be turning up. I said that shit to him too. He was looking at me like, bitch, you don't know the half. He probably be doing some wild shit. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, we were in there. We had stupid duper fun. But my knees hurt. My thoughts on Trini is as followed. I really like him. I do. And I can see myself with him, but there's something that's telling me that if I was to be with a guy like that, that I would, how can I say this without y'all thinking that this is another narcissist? Because he's not a narcissist. He's a Virgo. He's not a narcissist, y'all. He's not. I don't want y'all to think that. But he is literally, you know how somebody has an answer for everything? He has an answer for every fucking thing. And I feel like if I was to be with him and we got into an argument, that would be something that would break me. Like, that would be something that would drive me up the fucking wall. Like, he can't be... It's not that he can't be wrong. It's that he has an answer for everything. Exactly. Like, he always has an explanation. It's never like, oh, okay, yeah, you're making a good point. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Y'all know people like that. Some of y'all probably are like that. Excuse me. But he has an answer for everything. So the only thing that I can't anticipate is that when we are having a disagreement, or I do share my feelings, let's make something clear. I'm jumping the gun because this has not happened, and it's not to say that he will do this when there's an actual disagreement, because I have not had any major disagreements with him. So anyway, I think people like that make other people feel like their feelings are invalid. It's just like, I can't ever express what I want to feel, or what I feel, or give advice or say whatever without you always having this counter argument or this explanation or this answer for fucking everything. You understand? So I think that's the only thing. And then also, he is kind of, it's like, that's the type of guy you meet and you say, well, what do you need me for? Because he just has, I can't say that he's living a bachelor life. He doesn't come off as a bachelor. He comes off as very solitary. It just seems as though everything he has going on in his life is what it is, and he set it in place, and that's what, I'm not sure if there's room for a woman like me to be in his life, because it just seems like his luggage is packed and everything's in there, and whatever he needs is in there, and then that's it. And I'm just, there, like, I pop up sometimes and we have fun, and we have a lot of chemistry. He's very sweet, very gentleman-like. Then I go home, and then that's that. So I'm just overthinking. I'm tired, guys. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for work. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Trini. And right now, those thoughts are not consuming me past the point where I feel like I need to talk to him about it, because, quite frankly, I don't need to talk to him about something like that, because we have not reached that point. But usually when I foresee things, they always, it's just how it is. They come true. So I'm just preparing myself for those things. And I've also prepared myself for, if it is to the point where I don't feel like I fit in his life, then I am definitely the person. Well, how can I say this? I've already seen that in him, so I am already preparing myself that when we do cross that bridge, if it's not in a direction that I feel I want it to be, which is a relationship where we both are beneficial to each other, then I'm prepared to leave it alone, basically. Because nobody wants to be with somebody that is kind of like, you don't feel like you play a role in their life. It's just like you're passerby or something like that. Not to say that he necessarily makes me feel that way, but it could just be my insecurities. I guess I'm used to dealing with somebody and looking at their life and saying, oh, I can improve this, I can improve that, I can improve this. Well, thinking that I can improve this, that, and the third. Because not to say that I can, but that's what I think. You look at things and you say, oh, this could be better. I could tweak this, or I could make this grow in this direction. But when you look at somebody like that, and you're like, well, you got it all figured out, huh? The fuck am I here for? So, whatever. I don't know. Things are going good. I'm blabbering, running my mouth. He talks to me every single day. We talk day and night from morning to nighttime. So, yeah, that's the update. Yeah, these are the Pop Fit tights. I had recorded, I was telling somebody who asked me, who was telling me that I need to put up a video. Yeah, I know I'll be taking forever, but anyway. I had recorded a video where I showed y'all these tights. I didn't put them on, but I told y'all when I got them. But basically, I'm just showing you how they look. This is an extra large. Being that I don't really have hips, I always have problems with this part of my pants. Yeah, because if I had hips, it'll be like that. But I got room there. I got a little choach. But anyway, okay. So I got these and another pair for free. I paid shipping and handling, which came out to like almost $12 or something like that. These were an extra large. The company is called PopFit, P-O-P-F-I-T. It's basically athleisure wear. And they're on Instagram, so follow them on Instagram. I don't know if they're still doing the free promo thing. These are good quality. These are extra large. I'm 5'9", and I did lose a little bit of weight, so I think I'm down to 224 now. I went down to 222 and I gained 2 pounds, so I'm 224 now. So if that's helpful, you know, they do compress you, because I noticed that my butt is like a little bit compressed, but it's not like to the point where it makes your butt look flat or anything like that. It's just holding you in. I don't know. You guys don't have to tell me. I'm doing the bend test. I don't know if you can see through, because you know some stuff you buy and you know, you look at it, the lighting in your house, you look in the mirror, you look fine, and then when you go outside, somebody tells you that they can see through your pants, and that's a bit much. So I don't know if you can see through these. So when I look at the video, I'll be able to tell. But what else? Sorry, y'all, I got a stuffy nose. I know I sound crazy. What else? They got pockets. Yeah, they got pockets. It's the little see-through thing on the side. Yeah. Do I have the tag for this one? This doesn't say which style this is. So you could go to popfitclothing.com. I found them on Instagram, and then I just signed up and did whatever I needed to do and got these. I paid the shipping and handling. On Instagram, it's at popfitclothing. That's all one word, popfitclothing. Hashtag popfitclothing. So this is it, guys. Sorry about my broken thumb. I'm always breaking a nail. So hopefully I get y'all some free leggings. This is it. Tease me, babe. Turn around and just please me, baby. I'm about to go get me some. I don't know if I'm buying coffee, but I'm about to go to the coffee shop and get me something to eat. You heard? Let's go, y'all. I'm gonna go get my freak on in BK. I know y'all can't really see my outfit, but you know, cheap vibes, cheap vibes. You know the vibes, or do the vibes know you? If you know where I get that from, you watch some of my YouTube videos. This is the outfit. I'm gonna see Trini. I'm eating bread. I'm drinking a little liquor because I don't want to go over there. I start drinking off rip. And I ain't got nothing substantial in my stomach. Me and him usually go out and then go to his house, but he has to save his money for something. I offered to pay, but he declined. And I knew he was going to decline, bitch, so keeping my coins in my pocket. So I'm just going to go over there. We going to drink cheap liquor. I think maybe when I'm 40, I stop being birdish. I got 9 more years. This is tequila. Did I show y'all my nails? I'm looking ashy as hell, but I cut my nails down. My real nails are kind of long, but I cut the acrylic down. This is the Maybelline Stay Fit. Let me see if I can get a hold of it. Number 95. I don't know if you can see that. It's this kind of I like to call nude purple. That's what I call it. It's a really soft purple with a grayish tinge to it. It reminds me of a purplish version of MAC's Stone lipstick. But stone is literally the color of like a stone, a smooth stone, like grayish. I put stone on in my video that's labeled Tired. When I went out with Fat Daddy and I was putting on the lipstick. That's the color of stone. I really lost weight. You see my stomach? Anyway, y'all. So this is my outfit. We ain't doing shit. So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna be like, he gonna be like, you look cute. He ain't gonna say it like that. You look cute. Whatever, however men talk. And I'm gonna be like, thank you. Like, this is nothing. Like, but bitch, I put bad thought into this cheap outfit. Bye. I took off work today because I had to handle something. And I went and bought fabric for the new collection that I'm coming out with. But I was gonna record all of that, but I didn't think I was gonna. Oh, that looked good. I'm sorry. I didn't think I was gonna. I decided not to record, but then I was sitting here. I was like, let me just fucking record. Look at my phone. When I tell y'all that this shit is so good, it's not even fucking funny. Actually, good. What's good, y'all? So I'm back from buying the fabric. I still gotta buy some chains. I want to show y'all the fabric, but I'm gonna wait until I have like my first or second bag sewn, and then I'll show y'all. Anyways, so let me tell y'all this bullshit. Alright, so boom, right? So I don't usually sit on my bed with jeans on, but these are clean, so that's whatever. What was I saying? Getting old. So I was talking to this guy. It was nothing serious, right? Because y'all know that I'm dealing with somebody else. But me and Trini, y'all know that I'm dealing with Trini. So me and Trini have not necessarily made it concrete. So it's just, you know, I got somebody else's number and I was just texting them, whatever. So even after sis texted me, I went through the text to see if there was anything that was like OD inappropriate that would make her say what she said. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So the texts are usually like, oh, good morning, hope you're having a good day, some bullshit like that. It was one text that said, I was talking about going to the gym, and he was like, why are you going to the gym? You look fit. And I was like, nah, I got a little pussy shade, because I call, like when you have a little belly, or a big belly, I call it pussy shade, to keep your pussy cool in the summertime. So that's what I call it. So that's probably the extent of I don't know, vulgarness or raunchiness in the conversation. But anyway, nonetheless, it is a little flirting there, and we were texting back and forth. Now, I text him this morning, and he texted me back or whatever. And then that was that. So after I had did what I did, I was giving him an update on what I went to do, right? So I told him, you know, I sent him a regular text just telling him, because basically I'm talking in code like it's a big deal. But I turned down another city job, and I'm just going to keep the city job that I have because it's not worth it. So I sent him a text telling him, oh, I declined the job, blah, blah, blah. So sis texts me, hey, this is Malcolm's girlfriend, if you didn't know, but I'm sure you knew. I forgot what else she said. But that was just the gist of her text. And I was like, I'm sure you knew. Like, why you even threw that part in it? No, why you even fucking texting me back? Like, you could have took that, you could have looked at the fucking text and took up your issue with him. Now, had I said I knew that he had a girlfriend, then what? You understand? Like, what's the point? If I said I knew he had a girlfriend, what you was gonna do, sis? Some women are willing to just talk to guys who have girlfriends, and some women are willing to talk to guys who have husbands. That's just the way the fucking cookie crumbles. So when she said that, I posted it on Instagram. I was like, should I reply? I wasn't going to reply, but I feel like ruffling feathers or whatever. So I never replied to sis. And even when I put that on Instagram, I knew I wasn't going to reply. It's not my style. 31 years old. I mean, there's some 31-year-olds that will go back and forth. But I'm not with the shits. Alright? I'm not... No, fuck that. I'm about to toot my own horn. I look good. I look good. There's some people who see me and would normally find girls like me not attractive, but there's something about me that is an attractive. Either it's my aura, my height, my looks, whatever it is. I can attract men. It does not fucking matter. From all parts of the earth. So I don't feel the need to be going back and forth with sis. So I never replied, so I'm just talking my little shit on Instagram or whatever. And most people, most women, as I suspected, was like, leave it alone. And that's what I was going to do anyway. That's what a mature-minded woman would do. So it's like it's going on 6:30. I get an unknown call, and she's like, hello. I'm like, hello. So she was like, can I ask you something? I was like, who is this? Like, bitch, how you gonna call my phone and straight up just start the conversation? Like, just straight up, just, can I ask you, oh, bitch, who are you? She was like, this is Malcolm's girlfriend. I'm like, yeah? Like, I wanted to be real nasty, but I was like, let me dial it back a little bit. So she said, oh, did you know he had a girlfriend? I said, you seem to be hell-bent on thinking I knew he had a girlfriend. She was like, oh, that's all I wanted to know. And hung up the phone. No, I hung up the phone. Bitch, if she called my phone one more time, y'all, I'm going to try to record the shit, number one, so y'all can fucking hear the conversation. And I'm going to go off on sis. Don't keep calling my motherfucking phone. See, this is the problem. These niggas be so messy, and then the other girl got to fucking suffer. My business page is in the text messages. I sent them a photo of, like, my face. That's it. When I was at work. And my business page. So now sis know how I look. And now she got a way to contact me via my business. And now and she also has my number. That's too much fucking information for me. That's too much fucking information. So, I'm trying to be nice, y'all. I'm trying to be nice. And I'm trying to be mature about it. And I'm not going to be sitting here still texting him and carrying on. I did not reply back the first time she texted me. And I ain't really give her no smoke when she fucking called. But sis called my motherfucking phone again. I'm going to tell this bitch about herself. And I might make up a story. Yeah, that nigga be eating my ass at work. I might go all out, sis. Don't get your motherfucking feelings hurt. Shit. Anyway. I am about to go to the cafe. They're featuring my bags this month. So I'm going to go in there. Hang up my bags. Oh, excuse me. Hang up my bags and I'm gonna come back and I said chill. I haven't been to the gym all this week. I haven't been to the gym since Saturday. And to be quite honest, I don't feel no way about it because since I stopped the macaroon, I'm fucking tired. I'm butt booty hole tired. Like, I'm booty hole tired. So anyway, I think I'm gonna start macaroon again. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start it because I need it. My emotions been off. My energy has been off. I thought the bad was outweighing the good, but in all actuality, I don't feel like it was. So yeah, I'm happy I got that fabric. I also got some stuff to make lipstick, but I'm not pumping that lipstick shit right now because I really need to get a formula that I like and that works and that can last. And then I will start pumping that lipstick shit. I'm gonna separate my soaps, my skin and hair cosmetics from my bags. But until then, get out of here, girl. I'm gonna work on my formulation for my lipstick. So anyways, y'all, I'll probably be back. Oh, the flash is fucking it up.
Which I'm just the delightful owner of, and with my husband James, who's somewhere. Where's there? He goes. There in the kitchen. In the kitchen. I want your man to be very comfortable. I'm just saying. But anyway, so this is really kind of one of those amazing kind of events for me because it's really just designed to celebrate you. Because when I think about the Bronx, and I love it, so I've been trying to revitalize urban areas around the country, including.
You got it?
Here we go.
All the beautiful women of the Bronx!
Right? All right, there's drinks, enjoy. And then the night's still young. Have amazing fun.
Yeah, y'all. Sorry, my pants is halfway down, but I just came from the LeBron's campaign. And I was on the panel and I was speaking, you know, Jessica Cunnington from News 12 was there. And essentially she asked me and two other women, one's name is Joanne. She owns an acupuncture place, and another woman's name is, she refers to herself as La Bruja. That means the witch. And she's a poet, a writer, basically. And y'all know what I do. I make handbags. So I was on the panel and we were just essentially asked a whole bunch of questions. And that's the clips that you just saw, whatever. I know this video is kind of all over the place and choppy because I didn't even say that I was going to go do that. So I got to figure out how I'm going to edit it so you guys can know what's going on or whatever. Or maybe I'll put those clips in after this. I don't know. This cat is looking at something. So, like the genius that I am, I forgot to get cat food, and one thing I do not do is starve my cat. You know how people be so tired they won't go out and get cat food? I don't do that. I don't like the idea of people or animals being hungry. So I'm going to just put on my slippers. Of course, I'm going to lift my damn pants up. I'm going to put on my slippers, run back to the store. I didn't even really put my eyebrows on because I was fucking tired. I'm gonna run back to the store, get her cat food. Today is Friday. I'm just gonna sit my motherfucking black ass in the house. Oh, let me tell y'all about the situation, right? Y'all remember I told y'all, oh, I can't believe I'm sitting here with my fucking pants down talking to y'all. Whatever. So, remember I told y'all old boy's girlfriend hit me up, right? So, and I told y'all that she called me, so I get to work today, and matter of fact, last night, I don't know if I told y'all this, but he messaged me and was apologizing. He sincerely apologized, blah, blah, blah. And he just was basically apologizing. So when I got to work and I saw him, it was kind of like we looked at each other, but we was kind of just looking around each other. We didn't want to acknowledge, whatever. So he had saw me give a hug to another guy. Now, I gave a hug to this other guy because the guy's grandfather died. And this other guy likes me a lot, but the other guy is too young for me. And I've told him that several times. So the other guy still makes jokes with me or whatever. I don't know if he knows that he really has no chance, but he's young, so he's persistent. But it's not that big of a deal. But everybody knows that this younger guy likes me. But the guy is sweet, okay? He's just not my style. So, I'm giving this guy a hug because he's literally crying at work because his grandfather died. So I give this guy a hug. So coincidentally, old boy comes out. Y'all know his name already, Malcolm. So Malcolm comes out while I'm giving this dude a hug. Now he knows that this guy likes me, so he comes out and he sees that and he kind of like, so whatever. I don't say anything. I just was like, this shit look messy as fuck right now. So I just leave it alone. I talked to the guy, consoled him or whatever, was rubbing his back and just telling him, I'm sorry about your loss and, whatever, doing what you're supposed to do when somebody tells you that a loved one died. So I walk away and I go to the van and I'm talking to this young girl at work that I'm always fucking preaching to because she be doing dumb shit. So me and her talking or whatever, and we talking about the dude Malcolm. So he pulls up, he walks up, and she told me that him and her and a few other people, because we in teams, were riding together, and he told her, like, yo, I left my phone. He told her, yo, I left my phone in my girl's car. And he was like, so she was like, oh, you got any text? I guess they had a conversation, and he essentially told her, like, yo, the last person that I text was Annie. So the girl told him, like, yo, if the last person you text was Annie and your girl go hit up Annie is not going to be with the shits. Because the girl already know, she already got an idea of what I'm about. So she tells him, like, yo, Annie not going to be with the shits. Your girl better be careful. So he's thinking, nah, it's not even like that. Dudes are so naive and dumb to the maliciousness of women. Like, the extent that women will go to when we have an issue with each other. Now, I don't have an issue with this girl, but he's he's undermining how serious the situation can get, right? So he tells her that or whatever. So he walks up. So when he walks up, we just changed the conversation. So he looked at me and I looked at him and rolled my eyes. And then that was that. So he texted me while I was at work. He texted me when and we all left the field or whatever. And we was, we went to our assignments. And he texted me. He was like, damn, you looked at me like I was a piece of shit. Like, some shit that he said. And I was just like, I just wrote him back. I was like, I feel disrespected. He was like, oh, it wasn't meant to be like that. And I'm sincerely sorry. Will you still wait for me after work so I can talk to you, or whatever he said, or will you still wait for me after work or something like that? So after work comes and I see him, he was like, oh, please wait for me, I got something for you. This motherfucker goes, hold on, let me see if I can show you. I gotta edit this part out. Okay, so he goes, I see him and we just looking at each other like two fucking idiots. So we start walking, and then he explains the situation. And I say my piece, and it's no more than what I'm telling y'all. It hasn't blown up, but I just felt the way because old girl called my phone. Even after she texted me, she called my phone, and I felt the way about her knowing information about me and me not knowing anything about her. And it just made me feel like I don't want this to lead to my job. I don't want this to lead to somebody playing on my phone. So that was my whole issue. So we talked about it. I was still kind of like, back the fuck up. But he was like, oh, I got something for you. So he buys me this. He goes to CVS or something like that. And he buys this and gives it to me. And he was like, oh, I just like the way the mug looked. Don't pay too much attention to what's on the mug. So we get in the train station and we talking, right? And I just straight up, so we had discussed the image that we think of each other, right? So he said to me, strong black woman. And I asked him the good version of that or the bad version. He was like, the good version of that, because it's a bad version of the I don't need a man type of that version. He was like, no, not that version, right? That was a previous conversation. So when we got in the train station, he asked me, what do I think of him? And I just explained to him, I feel that, I explained that I think he has a dope personality and, blah, blah, blah. But I also explained to him that I feel that he's a smooth talker. Why would you get a mug that says you and me as an apology gift and then tell me not to think nothing of this and just say that you like the way the mug look? Whether he feels that it's not running game, and this is something small, but this goes to show you the small little things that guys will do that could mislead your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't smart, this could potentially be something that I took to heart. Like, oh, he gave me a mug that said you and me. Luckily, I'm not no fucking bimbo. If y'all get what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm saying that is because he claims that his girlfriend broke up with him because of the situation, right? It's probably not only this situation, whatever, but basically they broke up. She came over, she got her shit, she gave him his phone back, and they broke up. So I said to him, he was like, it's always been a situation where she was into him more than he was into her, and he always just was passive about the whole situation, saying yes, babe, and not really voicing his opinion. And I'm like, I just said to him that I feel that you're a smooth talker. So it goes hand in hand to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, a girl is expressing herself to you, or she's making plans for the future, and you just yes babying her to death. Instead of being upfront and saying, listen, I don't feel that this is going anywhere, or I don't feel as deep for you as you feel for me, so we should slow it down. Or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we should have a little bit of an open relationship. Whatever the solution is. But that's not what he did. And it's just like, it makes me feel like I'm talking to you this is all entertainment purposes right now. We talking, we kiki-keying and we kiki-key to the way to the fucking train. And that's the extent of it, right? Now, say if this was something deeper, who's to say that you wouldn't do that to me? You understand what I'm saying? And he was just like, oh, I wouldn't do that to you because I'm telling you right now, I did not have a deep connection with her. You did not have a deep connection with her, but you dragged the girl along for however many months or years, however they was together. So, to me, that doesn't make any sense. If you didn't have a deep connection with her, why did you allow it to get that deep? So, if you had a deep connection with me, what am I supposed to expect? The same treatment? So, we were, like, discussing that. And I just was saying to myself that I really feel like, I said to him, I said, she broke up with you and she's done with you, but that does not mean that you're done with her. If she was to come back around, he was like, oh, trust me, it's over, this is down the third. I don't know who he trying to beat in the head because I got my own thing going on with a nigga that I'm fucking with. That I don't really tell y'all too much about Trini. I don't get too much into detail. But that's where it's at. That's the direction that my feet is going in. You understand what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm talking to somebody else is because that's not a definite thing and it has not been made, it has not been solidified. But it's just like, this is letting me see, it's kind of good because it's kind of, I'm older and I'm in a situation with somebody, girlfriend calling my phone and all, and I'm kind of seeing the other, that side chick angle. That you know, the shit where a nigga will lead you on and say whatever to you, and it'll make you feel a way, but it's not making me feel a way because I'm not even your fucking side chick. But I just feel as though if it was that situation, I could see how this shit would play out. I really could see how this shit would play out. Yeah. Anyway, so he apologized. He bought me a fucking mug, and he waited with me for my train, and that's it. It's nothing changed. His girl is probably home crying and carrying on. His ex-girl is, and he's still kiki-keying up in my motherfucking face. And that goes to show you what these niggas is about. He was more stressed over me not talking to him than he is this girl. And I don't know if he thought that was flattering to me, but all I'm thinking about is, oh girl, I'm like, she broke up with you 6 times, she always breaking up with you? Like, I'm in my head like, the fuck you be doing? Anyways, let me go get this cat's food. I'm gonna be an old lady today. I don't care. I'm gonna drink my tequila. And I'm staying my motherfucking black ass in the house, bitch. Oh, what's up, y'all? I just came from... I got up early because I wanted to get a Dominican breakfast like I had yesterday. I know y'all saw if you saw my story time, pop cherry, which I recorded yesterday. I had this shirt on. And I went and got that around 7 something in the morning. So I went there today thinking that they're going to be open, but maybe because it's Sunday they're not opening early. So I just went and got me bacon, egg, and cheese with home fries on it. I don't really like how the bacon tastes. Kind of chewy. Anyway, I went and got these chips again. I hate that they put the sticker over the fucking flavor. Anyway, these are butternut ranch. And these are French onion. And then I got the grandma cookies, 2 for $1. I'm not eating all of this right now, but I like to buy stuff and then eat it throughout the day. And I'm this hungry because I was drinking last night, and I don't know, some of y'all know that hunger you get after you've been drinking. Last night, I didn't record, but I went out with my friend Moochie. Her best friend Keisha was there, and a guy named Lou was there, and they invited some other girl there. We was all supposed to go downtown, but I wasn't beat to go all the way downtown for some reason. I like that bacon. Either it was sitting out or something. I didn't get it from the spot that I would usually get it from. Anyway. We all went out. I ain't really record because Moochie be telling me a lot of private stuff. And it's like I will be recording and then I will have to edit mad fucking clips out. So I just didn't bother to record. Plus, I didn't want to get hit with a copyright. That shit is annoying. But there was this guy in there, right? He comes up to me. He comes up to me. And I can tell he's older. Even though he's dressed, his clothes is not. I can't say that they weren't age appropriate. I just, you know, when you see an older guy in like Jordans and a leather jacket and it just looks a certain way, that's the vibe I was getting from him. When he comes up to me, I can tell he's older because he's starting to get the droopy face. I'm looking at him. He's talking, and his teeth is mad fucking small. Like, he used to suck his thumb, but it seemed like he was sucking his thumb like last year. He said he was 51 because his teeth was like that. I'm like, how you 51 and your teeth still look like that? Like, you never bothered to get it fixed or anything? And his teeth was like so small, like his gums were like swollen, and I don't know, it looked like it was like blood in his teeth because his gums were so swollen. It was just fucking weird. And anyway, he talking to me, he come up to me, he's like, and I get this question a lot, to be honest. He's like, are you African? And my answer is always, aren't we all? So he starts talking, he's like, okay, somewhat. So he's like, oh, I know you're a little, you're younger. He's like, I know you're a little younger. Motherfucker, I'm significantly younger than you. I'm 31. You're 51. The fuck? So he's like, it's something about your persona, something about your aura. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know how to like explain what he was saying. But it's not the first time that I heard that. When I go out, guys usually just stare at me. They won't necessarily come up to me. So he was like, I forgot all the other shit he was saying. But I know one thing he did say. He's like, these your friends? So I was like, yeah, these are my friends. And I was pointing at other people that I was with. And he was like, oh, my friend is in my pocket. He's like, yeah, I got that thing on me. That my friend is in my pocket. So I was like, if you don't know what that means, that thing means like he got a gun on him. I said, how did you get that in here? He said, he was like, I forgot something like who he is or some shit like that. And then my second question was, why are you telling me that? That's what I told him. That's why I asked him. I said, are you telling me that to intimidate me? And his face looked shocked. Like, he's like, no. Yeah, why are you telling a complete stranger that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and a woman at that. Like, why the fuck is you telling me you got a gun on you? You trying to talk to me, but you're telling me you got a gun on you. So it's like, are you trying to intimidate me into giving you my number? So we keep talking, and I told him that I'm talking to him to be polite. That was a nice way of me saying I'm not interested and I'm just being nice and having a conversation with you. So he eventually asked me out. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. So he looked me up and down. He looked at my friends. He was like, oh, I see why. I see why. I don't know what the fuck he meant by it, but he looked at my friend and looked at me. I don't know if he was trying to maybe thinking that me and my friend was dating or whatever it was, but I was like, these niggas got the game fucked up. You didn't offer to buy me no drink, no nothing, motherfucker. Come over here with your fucking hand out asking for my number and telling me you got a fucking gun. Kiss my ass with them fucking bleeding ass gums. Anyway. And then when we was leaving, I guess my friend Keisha, she went outside and girls was scrapping. Like a group of girls was just straight up brawling. So she came back and she was like, yo, they out there fighting. She was like, a whole group of bum bitches is out there fighting or whatever. So at this point, the club is about to close. So it's time for us to go out. And I just remember thinking in my head, just because, y'all know, I said it before, just because you drunk doesn't mean you stupid. Like, I'm not trying to be on nobody's time, brawling in the rain, drunk. No. So they're like, it's time to go. I was like, I told my friend several times, I said, okay, I'm going to get in a cab. I'm really I was drunk, right? And one thing about me is, okay, I was drunk, but I don't be stumbling everywhere and carrying on. I just be mad zoned out. I'll be like sitting in the corner, you know, just peeping game because I'm off my game because I'm drunk. And it was okay because I was with people that I know got me. You feel me? So I told my homeboy, I said, I'm going to get in the cab. I said, I'm twisted. Like, I need to go home. They taking long to leave. And we got outside that door. I heard these birds carrying on and combing every fucking where. I walked right up the fucking block and got in the fucking cab. And I'm glad that cab driver was playing like Caribbean music, so it was keeping me up. And I was like tapping my feet because I hate to fall asleep in taxis. I got my ass home just fine. I text my friend Moochie and said I'm home. Yeah. So anyway, that was my night, and today I'm supposed to go drinking again for Cinco de Mayo. But I'm not gonna overdo it because I overdid it last night. I'm probably gonna have a max of 2 drinks. I feel okay now because I made sure that when I got home, that every time I go out and drink, when I come home, I make sure I drink water. Like, I'll be twisted, but I don't be, you know how some people just be fucking out of it? Nah. I come home, I take my clothes off, put them where they're supposed to be. I always drink water. I use the bathroom. And I get up in the morning and I do the same thing. I drink water, use the bathroom. So that way that shit can flush out of my system. Anyway, let me finish eating. I'll be back.